You wake up early, rush to get ready, grab a coffee, and head to work. The day is packed with meetings, deadlines, and constant demands. By the time you get home, you're drained, maybe scrolling through your phone just to decompress. Your spouse is there too, doing the same. You exchange a few words about your day, maybe talk about bills or dinner, but something feels off. The connection that once felt effortless now feels like another item on your to-do list. Sound familiar? You're not alone. For many couples, balancing love and career feels like an impossible juggling act. You love your partner, but you also love your work, your goals, and the sense of accomplishment that comes with them. The challenge is figuring out how to give both the attention they deserve without burning out or losing each other in the process. The truth is, success in your career and happiness in your marriage don't have to compete. They can actually fuel each other if you know how to create balance. So today we're talking about how to manage both love and career in a way that strengthens your relationship instead of straining it. Let's get started. The first step is to recognize that balance doesn't mean 50-50 all the time. Real balance is fluid. Some days, your job will demand more from you, and other days, your relationship will need extra attention. The key is awareness, knowing when one area needs you more, and being willing to adjust. Take Mark and Jenna, for example. Mark works in finance, and during tax season, his schedule is insane. Jenna, who runs her own business, used to feel ignored during those months. They used to argue about it constantly until they learned to plan ahead. Before busy seasons, they'd talk about what the next few weeks would look like, and Jenna would schedule more personal projects during that time. Then, when Mark's workload lightened, they'd plan a weekend getaway together. The takeaway? Instead of fighting the imbalance, anticipate it. Talk about what's coming up and agree on how to support each other through it. Next, let's talk about communication, the foundation of any strong relationship. When you're juggling careers and marriage, silence can become the enemy. You start assuming what your partner feels instead of asking. But communication keeps connection alive, even during the busiest seasons. Here's a simple but powerful habit: daily check-ins. It doesn't have to be a long conversation, just 10 minutes to ask, "How was your day?" Or, "What's something that made you smile today?" It sounds small, but it creates a consistent thread of connection. One couple, married for 12 years, shared that their best habit was talking for 10 minutes before bed. No phones, no distractions. It was their sacred time, and it helped them stay emotionally close, even when life was hectic. Your actionable tip here: schedule communication the same way you'd schedule a meeting. Treat your relationship with the same level of importance you give your job. The third key is setting boundaries between work and home. In today's world, work doesn't always stay at the office. Emails, notifications, and messages follow us everywhere. But if you're always half present at home, your relationship starts to feel like it's getting leftovers. Try creating a clear shutdown ritual. For example, after your last work task, take 5 minutes to review your day, close your laptop, and physically leave your workspace. This simple mental shift tells your brain it's time to switch from work mode to relationship mode. One woman I spoke to said she started a no work talk after dinner rule with her husband. At first, it was tough. They both ran businesses, so work was always on their minds. But over time, it helped them enjoy evenings together without letting stress creep in. Your tip: define your end of work boundary. Whether it's a time, a place, or a ritual, make sure your partner gets your full attention when you're home. Now, let's talk about quality time. Many couples believe they need hours together to stay connected, but that's not true. What matters more than quantity is quality. 10 minutes of undivided attention can be more meaningful than an hour of distracted time. Think of it like recharging your relationship battery. Small moments like cooking dinner together, taking a walk, or watching your favorite show add up over time. For example, one couple with demanding jobs started having coffee mornings every Sunday. They'd sit together for an hour with no phones and talk about life, dreams, or random topics. That ritual became the anchor in their week, a moment that reminded them why they fell in love. So your action step is this: build rituals of connection. It could be a daily hug when you reunite after work, a weekly breakfast, or a monthly date night. Consistency creates stability, and stability fuels love. The next point is about mutual support. In a strong marriage, both partners cheer for each other's goals. But in many relationships, careers become competition: who's busier, who's more stressed, who sacrifices more. That mindset slowly erodes teamwork. Instead, become each other's biggest fan. When one of you succeeds, you both win. Take Mia and Alex, for example. Mia was offered a promotion that required moving to another city. Instead of saying, "What about my job?" Alex said, "Let's figure this out together." He adjusted his schedule temporarily to help with the transition. Later, when Alex got a major career opportunity, Mia did the same. They didn't keep score, they supported each other's growth. The takeaway here is simple. Celebrate your partner's ambitions, don't resent them. Ask, "How can I make this easier for you?" That kind of support builds trust and gratitude. Next, let's talk about managing stress, because both work and marriage can be stressful. And when one spills into the other, things get messy fast. If you come home from work tense and immediately unload your frustration, it can create unnecessary tension between you and your spouse. One trick that helps many couples is creating a transition zone. It could be listening to music in the car on the way home, taking a short walk, or even a quick shower before you interact with your partner. The goal is to let go of the day's stress so you can be more present. And when your partner has a rough day, resist the urge to solve everything. Sometimes they just need to vent and be heard. Offer empathy first, solutions later. A simple, "That sounds really tough," can do more good than any advice. Your tip: protect your relationship from the spillover of stress. Don't bring work energy into your love space. Another big part of balance is shared priorities. When both partners are career-driven, it's easy to drift apart if you don't have a shared direction. Sit down together and talk about your priorities, not just for work, but for life. What does success look like for both of you? What are your non-negotiables? One couple I met made a list of 5 shared priorities: family, health, financial security, personal growth, and travel. Whenever work opportunities came up, they asked, "Does this align with our priorities?" That list became their compass, helping them make decisions that supported their life together. You can do the same. Define what matters most as a couple, and let those priorities guide your choices. Next, don't underestimate the importance of appreciation. When life gets busy, gratitude often disappears. You start focusing on what your partner didn't do instead of what they did. But appreciation is fuel for connection. Try this. Every night before bed, share one thing you're thankful for about your partner. It could be something small like, "Thanks for making dinner," or "Thanks for listening to me vent." This daily practice keeps your relationship positive and reminds both of you that you're on the same team. Lastly, remember self-care. You can't pour into your relationship if you're running on empty. Balance isn't just between love and career, it's also about taking care of yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. A healthy individual creates a healthy relationship. Take time for activities that recharge you: exercise, hobbies, or quiet time alone. Encourage your partner to do the same. When you both prioritize self-care, you bring your best selves to both your work and your marriage. Let's recap what we've covered. Real balance between love and career comes from flexibility, not perfection. Communicate consistently. Set boundaries between work and home. Create small rituals of connection. Support each other's ambitions. Manage stress before it spills into your marriage. Define shared priorities. Practice daily gratitude. And take care of yourself so you can show up fully for your partner. All of these habits work together to create harmony. Because love and career don't have to compete, they can complement each other when both are handled with intention. If your marriage feels stretched thin right now, take heart. Balance isn't something you find once. It's something you build every day. The goal isn't to split your time evenly, it's to give your best to each part of your life at the right moment. So tonight, try one small change. Maybe it's putting your phone away during dinner, asking your partner about their day with genuine curiosity, or setting a firm work cutoff time. Those small shifts can reignite connection and bring peace back into your relationship. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's the hardest part for you when it comes to balancing love and career? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to know what you're experiencing. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Stronger Together for more relationship insights and advice on building a happy, healthy marriage. Because when love and ambition work together, you don't just build a successful career, you build a life that feels full, meaningful, and deeply connected.